Makeke and Jareed. One of you is safe. Jareed have been evicted and have 30 seconds to leave the Big Brother house. Did you really love Liema? And did you enjoy seeing her hurt and humiliated? With you and Jareed, is it love, is it lust, or is it both? In the time that you've spent with Mac Jr. versus the relationship you've had with Jareed, which do you feel is more real?
Another live eviction in the Big Brother house, the 7th week live eviction. And guys, it was massive, okay? Guys, Jareed and Els have been evicted. Our two couple have been evicted. But guys, let me just give you a rundown of the whole live eviction show. 8 housemates are up for possible eviction. And by 6:22 p.m. South African time, these people have not started evicting people. I'm like, are we not going to have like 3 persons today? What is going on? Sir Lawrence started with asking Liema question about Jareed. Whatever that is going on between you and Jareed, is it love or loss? And she said both. Sir Lawrence asked Liema, the time you spend on Mac Jr. and the relationship you have with Jareed, which one is more real? And Liema said, she cannot really answer that question, but she has more connections with Jareed. And Sir Lawrence moved to Jareed and asked, Jareed, Mpumi leaving the whole situation, did it make your relationship better? Oh, or did it make you closer to Liema? And Jareed said, yes, it does. It made things better between them because he was able to focus more. So Lawrence now said, okay, let's speak to that your focus. And guess who that focus is? Els. Els is Jareed's focus. So Sir Lawrence asks Els, do you see Mpumi exiting the ship as a way for you and Jareed to get even closer or more focused? And she said, Mpumi leaving the whole situationship made Jareed more focused. I'm like, Els, you don't say. Sir Lawrence just came to break table anyhow today. He moved to Papa Ghost, asked Papa Ghost.
Ghost, you did say that Jareed was being busy in the bathroom, and you envied that, you know?
Papa Ghost, Willie, and Young Papi were having conversation as regards to whatever that went down between Jareed and Liema at the toilet. Okay, so Papa Ghost mentioned and said with his mouth that he actually envied Jareed and he wish he can be like that. So they can't ask Papa Ghost. Papa Ghost is not saying he doesn't remember. It must definitely be a joke. He doesn't have wandering eyes. He's not moving towards any girl because we really not see any girl, coming to lay on his bed. And Sir Lawrence said, okay, but you've been, flirting here and there. I'm like, Sir Lawrence. Sir Lawrence also asked Makeke whatever that is going on between him and Yolanda. And he said he really cares for Yolanda. But he has noticed that Yolanda only cares about herself. Okay, I'm like, Makeke. Moving to the whole eviction. Yolanda and Sinaye are the first 2 housemates that was called. And thank God they were safe. Jareed was the next housemate and Lawrence called Jareed and Makeke saying that one of them would be evicted. Guys, Jareed was actually evicted and Makeke was saved. So after the whole drama, after everything that went down, Makeke still has more fans than Jareed. I couldn't believe it. Wow. So Jareed has been evicted and he made sure to, hug and bid farewell to all his women in the house. That guy is just one of a kind. Moving on to his interview with Lawrence started by asking him, what is your strategy? And he said, coming to the house, you'll be so confused. You will come with strategy. But when you get to the house, you'll be seeing a whole different thing. But he decided to be himself. All right. And one of the viewers asked questions saying that, does Jareed really love Liema? and enjoys like seeing her hurt and humiliated. Jareed said yes, he really loves Liema, but some things happened along the line, and Lawrence said, "Come on, you cannot be complaining about how Liema moved in the house, whereas you did more." I'm like, thank you, Lawrence, for mentioning that. Jareed now said, anyway, maybe that has to be, double standard, and maybe Liema giving him plenty chances because he will always make mistake and Liema will always, take him back and all of that. Guys, Jareed's highlight. Hey, you already know. You know what his highlight is all about. I don't need to mention it. Yo, I cannot believe my eyes. Jareed. Moving to Els. Els was the next housemate that was evicted. And it was so funny how Big Brother was so focused on Liema when Els's name was mentioned. Because Liema already predicted during her diary session that she thinks Els will be leaving. And in fact, she wants Els to leave. And possibly, she thinks that Jareed will be leaving also. So the two housemates Liema actually predicted left. Alright. Els seems so happy that she left, that she has been evicted. I'm like, wow. So Els and Jareed will definitely, continue this their ship outside the house. What do you guys think? So moving on to the interview, Sir Lawrence asked, do you feel coming close to winning the money, and at the end of the day, you are out, 3 weeks before the end of the show? She said that when she was coming, she never even knew she would make it to week 3. So she's happy that whatever happened. Elsie's highlight. You already know. You know what Elsie's highlight will be. Between Jareed and Els, I don't know who has more highlights, when it comes to locking mouth session in the house. Hey, Jareed and Els. They need to give these two people trophy. And Lawrence asked Els a very important question, like, looking at your highlights, what do you really think? Are you happy about, how you played your game in the house? And she said yes. These are the things she likes doing. So she's happy about it. I'm like, okay, all the best to Els and Jareed. So it was time to throw dagger.
I'll give it to Yolanda. Come on, Yolanda forever. It's Yolanda forever.
It's gonna go to young papi.
Jareed threw dagger to Yolanda with no particular reason, but we all know the reason. Els threw a dagger to young papi because young papi put her up for possible eviction, and now she has been evicted. Okay, so guys, we have 11 more housemates remaining and less than 3 weeks left in the game. Take a look at how the viewers voted. You will not believe that Lerato Modise has more fans or got more votes than Jareed. So had it been it was 3 housemates that was meant to leave, Lerato would have been the next person. Now that Jareed has been evicted, I would really love to see how Liema will play her game moving forward. Will she make move to another housemate? Maybe Mark Jr.? What do you guys think? Fingers crossed. I really want to see the dynamics of Liema's game moving forward now that Jareed is no longer in the house. So guys, what do you think about this video? Are you happy about today's eviction? Wholeheartedly, I am happy. So I'd like to hear your opinion about today's eviction. Thank you so much for watching. I do have an amazing evening.